Welcome to our video series, Preparing for Work, Tips and Tools by and for Young People with Disabilities. I'm Diane Malley from Drexel University Transition Pathways Program, and I'm really excited to get a chance to talk to a lot of young people who are out in the world working and around different things that have worked for them and struggles and challenges that they've experienced. And today, I'm excited to talk with Stephon, who has had a fabulous job that he's going to tell us a little bit about. But first, tell us a little bit about yourself, Stephon.
Okay. First, hi, my name is Stephon. I am currently 20 years old right now. I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, born and raised, and I am currently a office assistant at a company named Stitch Data.
Office assistant, right. So today, the focus of our conversation is really about the sort of conditions of employment. So what sort of things, and how does a young person learn about what conditions will help them be the most successful once they get into a job? Like there were some jobs that came up recently. People had to be there at 6 a.m. in the morning. I know a lot of 20-year-olds that would not work for, right?
Mhm.
So Stefan, when you think back to your job and some of the things that helped you be successful, can you think what any of those things were like that really worked for you once you got into the job?
Sure. There was some stuff that, that, well, first I was in the program, like in Drexel University and Project Search. I was able to learn some stuff from there and carry it over into my first job. And through my first job that I was in, I was still learning more stuff that I didn't even know about, like in my real first job, and that was great and everything. I expanded my knowledge a little more, and I just I just hope that I get to carry that same experience into the new job.
And these are jobs within the same organization. You started in one role and moved into another role. Is that what you're referring to?
Um, Actually, I meant to say it was an internship, pretty much.
Okay. Right, right.
But yeah, I learned some stuff from my internship and then carried it over into my first job.
Right, right, right. So the being able to do internships in the workplace helped you start to learn about some of the things that you needed to be successful at work.
Right.
Can you think what any of them were? Like, do you like working in an environment that's like really tough and time bound, or one that has like friendly people? Like, what kind of things, help you be successful when you're in the workplace?
Oh, sure. I pretty well what I pretty much had to step back for myself real quick and think to myself, what do I want ideally in a job?
Yeah.
Um, I would pretty well personally for me, I would do data entry, restock, and other tasks. It has to be like in the office setting. Um, I like to do a variety of tasks in the office, pretty much.
Hmm.
I don't
Hmm.
want to stay on the same one thing like over and over again.
Right. Right, right. So through your internships, you learned that you really liked office work, but you'd like a variety of tasks, throughout the day in the office.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really important things to learn because that like cancels out whole industries of where you won't look for work once you know that. Some people don't like office work, other people thrive on it. But you work in a particularly nice office, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I'm never bored.
Uh-huh.
I like to stay busy most of the time.
Nice, nice, nice. And how about, is it a really supportive environment? What were people like, particularly as you were like learning the job? Could you go to people for help? Were they friendly?
Sure. I had a few people I can go to, like in my job. The people at my job in my company, they're really friendly and there's a good vibe, like all around. I enjoy talking to some of them and everything. We always have a good time. Um, but yeah.
Nice, nice. What was it like? I mean, do you have any? Is it harder in terms of socializing? What was that like starting a new job for you? Were there any challenges there?
Um, Socially, yes. It took me some time to get used to everybody. Not everybody knew me. I didn't know them. But over time, I took like some time to talk to a few people, to learn about each other. They're into the same. Some of them are into the same stuff I am. I'm into like anime or video games or whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just had to get a feel for what everybody is like, pretty much.
Right, right, right. And do you like, is that anxiety producing at times, especially when it's new, or what was that like?
Um, yeah, there were certain times it built up a little bit, but I kept telling myself to calm down. It's just a normal conversation. There's nothing going to happen.
Yeah,
And like I said, you really don't need much for a conversation. I mean, like some stuff is unnecessary. Like you don't have to do so much in order to go above and beyond. Just have like a normal, nice conversation. It
yeah,
doesn't even have to be that long, to be honest. Just don't overthink it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So not so advice you would give to somebody else is don't overthink the social
Right.
part and the conversation part. That's good advice. Yeah. Do you have to like remind yourself of that at times, or how does that work?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty much like that. I overthink on too much stuff,
Oh,
and I have to remind myself you don't have to do a lot in order to do it. Just pretty much do it. But yeah, I'm one of those overthinkers.
yeah, yeah. A lot of us are, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, were there any challenges you had to overcome sort of on this road to being so successful in your current job?
Sure. I had to work on my memory a little bit more, like than usual. Um, but yeah, my memory is good enough. I can remember certain stuff and everything. I messed up like a few times, like on a few tests, not a lot, but
Mhm.
I still managed to get it done. By the end of any day, pretty much when I'm regularly at work.
Right, right, right. Did you come up with any strategies around to enhance your memory or to work on that, or did it just sort of come once you focused on it?
It's a well, I probably put like a few reminders like on my calendar on my phone
Mhm. Mhm.
or anything that I could put it on. Or I just use like a sticky note on my desktop at my job and just put it on there saying what I have to do. But yeah,
That's
that's
one of
all.
my big strategies, sticky notes. I have them all over the place by the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all it really took for me, and then from there they got a little more stronger. So.
Nice, nice. How about when you were first learning the job? Were you comfortable going to people for guidance and questions, or what was that like?
To be honest, at first, not really because I didn't want to bother everybody. I'm like I said, I'm very independent. I want to try to figure it out on my own, but I end up going to somebody anyway. But there's nothing wrong with asking for help, to be honest. I was just trying to do it on my own first and see if nothing still doesn't turn out good, then I'll just find somebody that I personally know.
Hmm.
Well,
Nice, nice. And when you think of other young people starting out on their careers or preparing for work now, if they're at home, what advice would you give to other young people who may be on the autism spectrum or have disabilities about really, getting into the workforce?
um, I would say please do not be afraid. And also, if you have like a job offered, um, no, actually, if you're trying to apply for a job pretty much, and like if you then rejected, just please do not worry about it. There's other jobs for you to find out there.
Hmm.
Um, And plus, that job might have been not that good for you anyway, to be honest. So you would be probably better off finding another job. But yeah, I wouldn't dwell on that one job you've been rejected from.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, good advice.
yeah.
Yeah. Stick to it to find the one where you can excel and be yourself and bring your best self to work, right?
Yes, most definitely. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. They're the conditions when then you're going to be successful. Yeah, that's awesome. So for people watching, we have a tool that you can download that helps you think about what are some of the conditions that may help you be successful in employment. And we would encourage you to take a little time and think those through because that'll guide you a lot into what industries and what kind of jobs you may even want to apply for. Any last words you have for people starting out?
Just be the best that you can be.
Yep. There we go. That'll do it. Good luck to you, Stephon, and everybody else preparing for work.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed coming out today, and yeah, that's about it.
Thanks. I appreciate you talking to everybody. Take care, Stephon.
All right, you too.